What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. It's Fozzie here. I hope you're continuing to have an absolutely splendid day. Just real quick, if you haven't already, go and check out the video, link down below. It's on the channel. It's how to get your Twitch Prime gaming pack. You've got a free pack from Twitch. If you have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, anything like that, you can redeem it for free. You get 2 player picks in it, which is a pick of 4 players over 82 rated. I got an insane player worth almost £1 million of mine, so check that down below. It's linked in the description. A very short video to show you guys how to do it, because I know there's always confusion over that. But today is Monday, so we're looking at custom tactics. We're going to be looking at the 4-1-2-1-2 and narrow. One of my favorite formations from the start of the year, and I drifted away from it just from testing other formations. And this weekend, for my last 8 games of champs, where I needed to grind out some wins, we switched back to it, and it worked well. So these tactics have been tested and got success in champs. I will say I'm going to continue working on these next week, and if I find improvement, that will also be next Monday's video, where we just cover like an updated version. But these tactics do work really well. I just want to spend a bit more time this week trying to refine them. I'm also going to be changing the team around based on pack pulls, so maybe I'll see what it works like with different personnel as well. Maybe I'll be able to tweak some things. But without any further ado, if you do enjoy the video, please do a big thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. It just helps the channel grow, get some love in the videos, helps spread out, helps with the algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're aiming to try and hit 1,000 subscribers so we can get the YouTube partner status. It just helps some things on the channel as well. So thank you for everyone liking the videos and subbing. Now let's dive into the 4-1-2-1-2 custom tactics. Straight away, we're going aggressive, and this is what I want to try and do, because I like playing fast, aggressive FIFA. I'm here to play the game, here to have fun, here to score goals. Obviously, you don't want to leave yourself too exposed. You have to still want to win the game, but I'm trying to get a really good pressing formation set up that I can use for most of the game, and then if I need to, obviously, you don't always have to run the same formation and tactics the whole game. That's why if you go through the channel and you pick maybe three different videos, you can probably use all 3 of those tactics all in the one game, just at different stages of the game. This is a press one. We've got the 45 width, both on the defense and on the offense. I like to keep this consistent. I think you guys should too. Running 60 depth. I did have it on 70 for one game, and it's just a little bit too risky when you're playing better players. I think 60 is going to be the sweet spot. As I say, we'll tweak this throughout the week. Straight away, if you're not too confident in the press, switch this to press on heavy touch while you get used to how the press works and not getting caught out. The sort of thing where if you drag players out too much, or if you give the ball away easy, you can get punished a lot. The same ties into fast build up here. Again, I want to win the ball back fast, and then I want to be able to do build up fast, and that's what we're aiming to do with the team. This ties in again. If you run press after possession loss and fast build up, and you give the ball away really easy and drag players really easy, you probably want to play press on heavy touch and then just flick this to balanced, just to get used to it. But if you're playing the game a while, you should be able to jump in with the press after possession loss and fast build up. Chance creation is balanced. At the start of the year, I really like direct passing and forward runs, but I'm finding balance to work best right now. I feel it just allows the AI to do what they think works best. Believe it or not, we can trust the AI to make good decisions sometimes. Players in the box is 4, corners, free kicks is on 1. I've reduced this. It used to be on 2 and 2, and then players in the box would be 5 or 6. I'm finding I'm actually getting more opportunities and not counter-attacked anywhere near as much, and that's obviously why people have been running lower. In game, this is how it lines up, and we'll cover personnel quickly. Backline is fairly self-explanatory. For me, you want a good defensive player. Tonali is a great example of that. You want like a high medium. You can get away with a medium, so if you can put that Capo SPC, the Villarreal French centre mid, he could play there. Even Vidal can play there. He's got high stats. But you also then want to pair them with a box-to-box player. So the new Modric, for example, would be absolutely perfect where Vidal's at. Vidal's been doing the job really well as well, but that new Modric just looks nuts. Your left centre mid, this can be a cam, doesn't have to have crazy defending stats. Luckily, I have Zaniolo, he's got like in the mid 50s defending. Just all player. You can use the likes of that road to the knockout Fakir SPC player. He works there really well. The front 3 is then really kind of up to you. You're probably going to have a striker and 2 wingers to work with, as I have Politano, Mane, and then Mertens. Most people are playing like 4-3-3 or 4-5-1, so I imagine there'll be wingers in there. If you have a more defensive minded winger, you can play them in the roles Zaniolo's in, move someone in this the attacking third. That's kind of up to you. I found this Mertens SPC player, I have the ice version, worked best as the cam, because he's not flat out PSE, but when he gets the ball, dribbling's nuts, finishing's fantastic. And then you got the 2 PSE players with Mane and Politano. Instructions wise, keeper is just chilling and balanced. Surigu actually surprised me a lot. For an 82 rated card, Yes, he's not maybe as overpowered as Donnarumma, but he made some fantastically big saves. Yes, Sergio was making some cracking saves. It really surprised me. Backline is pretty much just standard. I am running stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. I mentioned this in the tactics video last week. This isn't because I want them back all the time, but it's because I'd rather manually pull them out, and that's kind of because we're playing a high press. These guys are going to normally they'll press naturally anyway. Like whenever I lose the ball, and when the team's building up, they're going to advance up the pitch to the high depth or the higher depth. So I don't necessarily want them darting forward every single time, but I may want to bring them into play with like a hitting the button to tell them to run, or bring them in with like an L1 pass, that kind of thing. The centre defensive midfielder is cut past the lane, stay back, cover centre. As I'm saying, this is like your medium or your high defensive, medium attacking. This is your brick wall defending the back line. And this then allows you, maybe if you do want to advance your right back, Tonali is going to cover, the CDM is going to cover it in that position. For Vidal, if it lets me get there. I've tried it so far. I used to put them on drop in between defenders, and then I'd find that there was a bit of a weird phase between play. Running fully balanced outside of staying on the edge of box for the cross, and that's because Vidal's got good long shots. Most box-to-box players will have decent long shots as well, and you just want to ensure that they don't rush into the box with everyone else, and they can provide that bit of coverage. Like for example, I find if I do pull Spinazzola forward, what Vidal will do is like the AI realizes when he needs to defend and will sort of cover in and drop that position, kind of like how the Liverpool players do whenever the fullbacks go forward. Probably the best example in recent time. Daniel, the cam, the attacking player, is get forward and drift wide, and this is because this is a narrow formation, and obviously you've got fullbacks, but they're on stay back. You don't want them bomb forward all the time, so having that one player that can operate into that channel of space works really well. I find Daniel getting into amazing runs. It's kind of like with how the opponent's defends. Obviously the two centre backs are very worried about the two strikers. You've got the cam operating, and then we'll see the settings for them in a second. It gives like your player who's on get forward and drift wide a lot of room to work in on that side of the pitch. I found it really useful. We'll see if that continues this week, and obviously we'll have some updated tactics next Monday for you guys. Just stay forward on the cam. Again, this is what I'm saying, it helps create space. So obviously there's three players there that are going to be sort of the centre backs AI and also the player are going to be worrying about. That's why he's going to stay forward. Allows space for these guys to go into if you get them forward. Right striker, fully balanced or fully default, and the same for the left striker, and that may come as a surprise. I've been big on using like stay forward, stay central, get into the box, but I was listening to, I think it was Nick Run the Foot Market and a couple of pros discussing, and I sort of did a bit of research myself, and they're saying this year the AI for forwards is actually really, like, we'll say really smart for EA standards from what we've had in the past. So they know when they need to make the deep runs, they know when they need to come in, come back. So that's why I think playing the balanced on the run type, which we discussed, we're not playing direct passing or forward runs, we're playing that balanced, and then we're leaving them just default as the strikers and letting them play how like the AI thinks they should be playing. And I find for this formation it really helps the team, and it helps with the team balance. So again, we'll see if that continues. But that's the tactics. If you enjoyed those, there you go, you're flying. Let me know how you get on with them. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other tactics you guys want to see for any other formations. We do once a week, but if we get a lot of requests, obviously I can sort of up the ante and maybe do 2 videos a week for custom tactics for you guys. It just means I have more to test. I will say, just real quick, to cover the content side of things for today, there is another daily SBC to get your winter wildcard token. It is only a gold pack. It's a very easy squad to complete. Saha looks fantastic. This Soul card looks like one of the best defensive mids in the game. Pandev got a really deserving boost. You centre back, 91 PS from the championship. Low defensive awareness, you need to put a sentinel on him. But the main thing is what I favoured here is that there's a player pick pack again, but this time it's for a 1 of 3 rare gold players, 75 or over. Obviously, you can craft 10 of these and get nothing. You can craft 10 and get some insane pulls. We've got 12 here. 12 is my favourite number. Hopefully we'll be lucky for us now. We'll go through and open them to end off the video. I really want a Spinazzola or a Jonathan David. That's the main things I'm hoping for. Not the perfect start, but I plan on crafting these over the course of this week, and then also getting icon swaps, tokens in to get some fodder packs, and just to try and craft SBCs, because at this point, maybe a bit of a spoiler for you guys, I haven't quite. Oh, I don't know if he's tradable or not. It's fine. I'm going to use SBCs. We'll soon see. Is he tradable? He's not. We're going to have to put him in an SPC, but that's fine, because what I'm saying, I packed the new Modric card, which looks unreal. That's in the Twitch Prime video, as I'm saying. If you need help with that, go watch it. He looks insane, and I'm sort of debating now, do I do the Vinicius Jr.? Oh, we got Semedo. Ooh, tidy, another winter wildcard player. And this is what you need to be doing these upgrade packs. He's a medium, not the perfect fullback, but good stats. Maybe if you're playing like stay back in the 4-1-2-1-2 that we're talking about, this card could work fantastic. So nice to get another pull like that. Prefer it to be a left wing back. It's Italian, you know, EA, if you wanna spice things up. But oh, you just got Paul Torres as well. These are paying out, guys. Watch this video. Stop watching it now and just go complete these. Paul Torres is really cheap on the market, but don't let that sway you at all. Basically, if this guy was 80 pace, people would be loving him. It's literally just that 2 pace difference. People are like, oh no, it's not a good card. He's medium high, exactly what we want. He's left footed, it's okay. You play him on the left hand side. He's actually going to go into my team for this week just to prove the point now. Passing, really good for a centre back. Dribbling for a centre back is really solid. The defending stats, auto defending galore. Physical's really strong. But a shadow on him with the power header, he's 6'3". He's going to be such a good centre back in game. And that's why we're going to put him in the team this week. But as we were saying, you know, if you want to give me another special card, EA, keep them coming. We're going to try and complete the Vinicius Junior Player of the Month SBC now. I think there's a new icon SBC there, but it's a baby arm mid, which I'm not too keen on. But I think with these sort of fodder pack, these like upgrade packs available, you've got icon swaps for fodder available. You've got another Kimpembe. Icon swaps available for fodder. It's so easy to build the fodder now, and with having Modric having that strong link could be fantastic. We'll take the inform. This isn't a bad pull. Even if we get 3 dead players now, we've got decent fodder and 2 promo cards, which, you know, we can't complain. We've got 2 more now. Let's see what we can get. We'll take the Gareth Bale. Might be handy for the Vinicius SBC if I need a Madrid player. And last one, we've already got 2 promo cards. Can we make it 3? We can't be going on 83. So that's a good pull. These upgrade packs literally cost 3,000 coins to make. We've made, what? Spent 36k there. We made more than 36k. Easy. So that's it for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out the Twitch Pride Gaming one. Check out my socials down below as well. I post a lot of content stuff there for you guys, and any updates in the game that maybe I don't feel deserve like the full 10-minute video for you guys. If it was quick fire stuff. So check that out. See you in the next video. Like, subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.